Hey friends, I just left the dentist, so if I talk funny, it's because my mouth is frozen. Anyways, I just wanted to pop on here. Yes, I'm using a filter because I didn't wear makeup today. But I just wanted to pop on here because I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys know that we are going live tomorrow with Tennille, and she is going to just answer all your questions, and we're just going to talk about newborn safety. And tomorrow it's going to be happening at 9 Mountain Standard Time, so that would be 8 a.m. Pacific and 10 a.m. Central, and then 11 a.m. for East Coast. So I hope that helps, and I am very excited to tell you more about this amazing newborn safety course. So the reason why I wanted to create a safety course is specific to safety, and have a medical professional join me with the creation of it is because so many people don't have a clue on proper posing techniques, but not only proper posing techniques, but just how to react to certain things with certain types of babies. And it's just so comforting to know that this course is going to provide you and equip you with that information, and you're going to know how to understand if something is normal or if something needs extra attention, and you're going to feel a lot more confident with your work, and it's not going to be as stressful. So if you missed the beginning of my stories, I just left the dentist, so that's why I'm talking funny, because my mouth is mostly frozen. Anyways, I have a little story to tell you because I just recently did a newborn session where two things happened. The parents forgot to book the circumcision after the newborn session, and they booked it the day before the newborn session, and then it was too late to reschedule the newborn session. And then second part of the story is I noticed that the baby had a tongue tie. So I'm just going to go into the tongue tie situation first, if you ever have this happen. Okay, so how I noticed that the baby had a tongue tie is that when he was sucking on his pacifier, he could not make a full seal. And so what happens is they make like a clicking sound, no, I can't even, my mouth is frozen. I don't know why I pretended to try to do that. But anyways, my point is they can't make a full seal when they have a tongue tie or a lip tie. So basically they're letting air in, which is causing an issue with their tummy, and it's going to cause gas, it's going to cause discomfort, and they're actually going to be a lot more unsettled because they're not getting proper feeding. And this can mimic them to be like more colicky or more fussy babies. But if you just ask the parents if they've had a tongue tie diagnosis, and if they haven't, to maybe get a second opinion with a pediatrician. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not advising that you go in and tell parents diagnosis, or I'm only saying that if the infant comes in for a newborn session and they're crying nonstop, and you notice that they are making a clicking sound when they're sucking from a pacifier or a bottle, and they're not actually creating a perfect seal around the bottle no matter what you do, then mention maybe, because if a parent can get that dealt with immediately, then their life is going to be so much better, and the baby is going to be so much happier. So you're not trying to traumatize parents by saying you need to take your baby to the pediatrician, blah, 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 blah. No, you're only going to mention something if you notice the baby has a hard time latching onto the pacifier or the bottle and cries constantly during the newborn session, because that's just not normal. So those are just a couple things that I wanted to talk about today, but with the newborn safety course, we actually talk about everything. So there's even going to be things that you might not have considered or thought about at all, Or maybe they are things that you've thought about and just wondered, is it just me? Is this normal? Should I be paying attention to this? So it's really great to have everything put into one course. And we are going to be giving some bonuses away with the everyone who buys the course on the first week. And we are also going to be selling it at an early bird discount. So the early bird discount is going to be $175, and the full price will be going up to $299. Okay, so there's several hours worth of recorded videos. There is reference manual PDF, there's checklists, there's quizzes, there is a certificate of completion as well. So friends, this is just the reminder that tomorrow morning we are going live with Tennille on Instagram right here. So make sure that you set your alarms. I also included a post a few stories back, and you can input some questions that you have for Tennille. And we will make sure that Tennille answers those questions for you. If you have questions for me, please feel free to ask me as well. I would love to answer those questions for you. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch this. I love and appreciate everyone that takes their time to invest in their education so that they can be the best newborn photographer that they have the ability to be. And I am here to equip you with the foundations to build those skills and help you along the way, because I know it can be a very daunting journey, it can be overwhelming, and it's nice to have somebody that is there for you. And that's what I'm here for. Okay, and you know what's funny? I forgot to tell you about the tongue tie results. So the parents from my newborn session, where I realized the baby had a tongue tie, they did have a midwife from the delivery say that he had a minor one, but it wasn't a big deal and that they could just leave it. So she didn't think about it again. But because I mentioned it, and I did talk to her because her newborn was very unsettled, couldn't calm down. It was just, I noticed the clicking. It was just, I felt so bad for him. So I just said, you know what, like, it's worth getting a second opinion. And I can honestly tell you that it'll probably be the fix to this. Like, he'll probably be a much happier baby. Sure enough, they go to the pediatrician like the next day. He had a full tongue tie. They cut it all the way, and he's a totally different baby, happiest baby ever. So that's that. Just wanted to share.